Heyo, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm playing Tower of Fun. So basically, you might think that is gonna be really boring. I'm not just gonna watch you play this freaking obby game and get on our nerves. But no. Today, we're gonna talk about while we're playing, we're gonna talk about stuff that happens at home, and can you, or at school or whatever, that happens to you, and can you relate to these? And let's see if I can also beat this game. Okay, so oh my gosh, such a beautiful start. Okay, so, I've won this game 5 to 6 times. I'm gonna show you, you don't trust me. So I have 7 wins. See that? Okay. Oh, okay. So basically, the first thing I'm going to talk about is when you become a family trend. If you don't get it, there's the explanation. So basically, when you're a baby or a toddler or you're small, you're 6 years old, when you're younger, and then your parents would be caring for you, and they would film you for memories and stuff. And then when you're a little bit older, and then they would like to watch it sometime, and you'd be so stupid, such a stupid kid. You would do so many weird stuff, and they're gonna be so stupid, and adults will think they're cute and stuff, your grandma would think, "Aw," and but you'll feel freaking embarrassed. You just want to travel back in time and freaking slap your tiny self and tell her to shut her freaking mouth up. This is how I feel, seriously. And especially, what's the family trend part? It's your stupid siblings, I'm so sorry, but your siblings and your cousins would make you a family trend, which means if you say a special word or kind of a word in a different or weird way or kind of a funny way, they'd be saying it all the time with their own versions of the word. They're gonna be so annoying. Whenever they see you, they're just gonna say this word to you or do this action or whatever you did in the video, which is embarrassing, funny, or kind of special or whatever, or weird, of course. And then you're gonna be the family trend, and they would not stop telling you this until they forget it. And then you're praying for them to forget all about it. So, but they don't forget about it till it's too old, and they just say a lot. This is number 1. Really bothers me. I was spending family evening with all of my family members, my grandma, my cousins, my aunts and uncles, and whatever. And they'd be watching a video of you when you're a kid. And when I was a kid, I was the only kid in the house because I'm the oldest. Yeah, that's a point. Everybody respects me. Anyways, so, yeah, I'd be the cutest kid. All the adults would think I'm the cutest kid ever because I'm the first one. And they, yeah, I'm the first one. And they, always thought I was so cute, and, the weird and kind of cringy or, clumsy stuff I would do as a kid, they would find them so cute, but me, I'll be totally embarrassed. And what's the worst? At least they think it's cute. Come on, don't be ungrateful, girl. But, my siblings and my cousins, well, I'm not just gonna say siblings because I only have one brother, so my brother and my cousins would say it all the time until I freaking wanted to slap my stupid young self. Girl, I just wish that sometimes you could travel in time and just fix your horrible mistakes, because I became the family trend for the rest of the month, because I was spending an entire month with my family, and on this freaking whole entire month I was being the family trend. Sorry guys, my mom was calling, and that's another thing. You know when you're just playing Roblox, doing something important, or like filming a video or whatever, and your mom just calls, like, and she's like, when you're saying, wait, like, Mom, please wait, I'm just doing something, and she'd be like, come on, just stop the game or whatever. Like, seriously, can you stop Roblox? Like, if you're RPing in Bloxburg, you're just gonna make everyone stop in like the server because you want to listen to everybody's chats, and there's like, and especially when there's drama going on and you're like having a hot fight and you're winning it or something, yeah, and like you're being cool, and then your mom just calls you and you miss the whole thing, and you'd be like silent for a little bit, and everybody's gonna be like, oh, she doesn't have a response. Like, yeah, this happened to me. And you know what else? When you're like playing an obby game, and the time, there's a timer. It's like it's an online game. Like, what do you expect? There is a timer. There are people. They're just not gonna wait for you until you're done. Like, they ain't waiting like until you're done with what you're doing. Like, seriously, can you relate to this? I bet everybody can relate to this. If you can relate to the two things that I said, tell me like something that happened to you in the comments. I want the comment section getting roasted. Like, I want to hear like all the situations that happened with you guys. I want to hear them really badly and see if you guys like how much do you relate to this. Anyways, for the third thing. So, you know when you're like, you're just playing with your friends, this really happened to me so much. You know when you're playing with your friends, okay, and, like, you're, on, Roblox, and you want to play a game, and, like, you'd be like, what do you want to play? And then she'd be like, anything, you pick today, like, I'm happy with anything, I could be fine with anything, and then she'd be like, you'd be like, okay, let's use, like, Brookhaven, for example. So it'd be like, okay, let's play Brookhaven. And she's like, no, I don't like Brookhaven. It's, like, not realistic. What about Bloxburg? Girl, if you don't want to play, like, the game I pick, then just don't tell me to pick. And then I'd be like, okay, but, like, I don't really feel like want to play Bloxburg. Like, can you play an obby game? She'd be like, no, these are boring, come on, like, let's RP. Or like, she'd be like, I have a new house, let's do that. Like, girl, come on, like, you told me to choose, and then you're like, let's play Bloxburg. Like, are you telling me to choose, and then you're choosing? Like, what are you trying to do here? Like, excuse me, ma'am, I just don't get your point. Okay, I bet everybody can relate to this. Okay, and, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video so far and, like, can, like, relate to most of these stuff, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, because if I found so many reactions to this video, maybe I could do more, who knows? Oh, okay. So, second, you know, when you're, like, really, really early in the morning, like, no, okay, let's just leave this one for now. So, you know, I kind of feel like the parents have a sort of selective hearing, and I swear this just happens. So basically, I'll tell you why. You know, when you sometimes doing in your room, minding your business, like maybe studying, maybe playing, like just doing anything in your room, or maybe doing even something, like important, or like, you know, you'd be just minding your own business, and then your mom will be like, she would be calling you, and then you'd be like, what? In your loudest voice, and then she'd be like, what? I cannot hear you, and then she would make you go all the way there, and then when she asks you, she'd be like, such a weird question, or like something that did not deserve this whole entire distance from the bedroom, which is on like the very left side of the room, to like the kitchen, which is on like the total other side. So come on, you don't need this journey to just tell me, like, to ask me what I'm doing or to ask me what do I want to eat for dinner. Like, Mom, I'm not a picky eater. Like, I could eat anything, but just, look, not Spanish, okay? Like, seriously. Yeah. This is really annoying. And then when we're, like, doing something really quietly, trying to, like, make the like a really really like something like an unhearable noise, like something, yeah, and then your mom would be like also like somewhere like really far from you, and she wouldn't be hearing because you're gonna be really really silent, and then she would just hear you. Because if you're doing, like, you're on a call with your best friend, or like you're playing a game, and you're banned or something, and then she'd be like, get off your phone. Like, how did you hear that? It's literally on silent mode. I'm just saying yes, and like really, really quiet like voices, like sometimes I'd be under the blanket and then she'd be like, she would hear me. Like, come on. Like, and then how couldn't you hear me from the kitchen? Like, seriously, there has to be a secret. Like, I feel like their ear just kind of like catches the things they want to hear. And something else. If you have a younger sibling, you totally understand. Like, there's something that's like, all moms, like, love the younger siblings more. Like, if you're the older sibling, then your life sucks. Like, me. Because, seriously, your younger sibling is so annoying. He would always annoy you, and, like, for no particular reason. You want to be as sensible and, like, as possible, but you just cannot handle his, he's being, like, a pest, and you cannot handle him, so, and, like, when you fight with him, or, like, shout at him, she'd be like, stop fighting with your brother, and whatever, and it's okay, just whatever, and, like, she'd be like, just don't mind him, he's still, like, little or something, and he's literally 10, and I'm 11. It's only 1 year. Like, come on. Like, for example, your brother would just, okay, something that happened to me, I was going to the bathroom, okay, and then, I really needed to use the bathroom, and then, when I was just opening the door to get in, he got into, like, when I was just opening the door, I was about to get in, he, ran into the bathroom, and he was like, I want to wash my hands, and I got in first, and then, you cannot use, the faucet until I'm done. Like, just go. I'm using the bathroom. Just get out. Like, come on. I shouted, I was like, I entered before, like, I was gonna enter, but then you ran into the bathroom. This is not fair. And then I heard my mom screaming from the other side of the house, and then she'd be like, stop arguing with your brother, and she will be blaming me for that. Like, seriously, ma'am, would you be, like, happy when you're really in need, and, like, you really want to get, to the bathroom, and then somebody just runs and enters before you when you're just going in? Like, I was freaking, like, opening the bathroom door to get in, and then he ran inside. Like, come on, would he be happy with that? Would he be happy with, like, that? No, you wouldn't. So, why would they do that? Okay, next is, like, wait, I kind of forgot what I was gonna say. So, yeah, okay. This happened to me so much, and this cannot be just me. When you're, like, playing an obby game, like, as I'm doing, and then somebody sends you a friend request, and then, like, the friend request always pops out on, like, on the jump button. So like, I was playing Tower of Hell, and I was the first, the first, everything was going like fine. I was the first, and I was like, really excited, and I felt like I was gonna win for the very first time in my life in Tower of Hell. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And then I was like tapping on the jump button, but I accidentally tapped on the accept, and I thought I was gonna jump, but I didn't because this friend request popped out. Like, come on. No. Like, seriously, why do you have to place them right here? Like, I was winning, and then I went back again, and the time ended, and I was feeling grumpy for the rest of the day. Yeah, end of the story. This is really, really annoying. Okay, so next thing. Wait. This is an awkward silence, so I'll just stop the video until I think of something, because I have a list, and I'm just picking random stuff, so. Okay, I got one. So basically, when you're, like, at your grandma's house, just, just chilling out, and, like, just sitting, watching TV, your grandma has free internet, you can do whatever you want, your mom cannot control you, you're just having fun. You're having the best day of your life, and then something scary, it's like a ghost. Something that makes your soul jump out of your body. Like, seriously, I'm the kind of person who, like, would watch scary movies and would laugh at them. Like, seriously laugh, and not even, like, blink on jump scares. Like, seriously. Yeah. Like, I don't even get frightened of anything. Even if it was something frightening and true, like, I'd be like, whatever. Like, yeah. I'm real brave, and I don't get afraid, really easily, like, But something that makes my, soul jump out of my body is, like, when you're sitting at your grandma's house, like, as I said. And then you would hear a loud noise that would make you drop whatever you're holding. This is literally your grandma's sneeze. Like, what? Nobody sneezes like this. They just, something about me, they'd be like, ah, achoo. Like, are you trying to summon a demon? Or, like, are you turning into, like, I don't know. Are you okay? Or, like, I was holding my old tablet, and I was just playing, and then I just heard it, like, I thought she was, like, screaming or something happened. She was like, ah, for, like, a hot second or something, and then I was like, something happened or something, and she'll be like, choo! So, seriously, I cannot even get closer. Like, it's not even, choo. It's even worse. It's like, something like this. Like, seriously, it's so bad. They are so scary. Like, yeah, they make me feel afraid. They are, like, the scariest thing ever. Like, seriously, no. Okay, next, let's go to school. So, when you're at school, and then there are, like, we're going to talk about type of students at schools. Okay, so basically, first of all, you gotta have this one student who the teacher will be like, having a good day, she's in a good mood, her teenager son or, like, daughter kind of, like, got graduated or something. Like, it'd be a really, really cool thing that happened that made up the teacher's day. And then she'd be really happy. She wouldn't give you so much homework, and, yeah. Or maybe she would even, like, she, might not give us, like, extra homework, or might not even give us homework. Yeah, I'm talking about the part where the teacher doesn't give us homework, or forgets to. And then there's this freaking one student who just says, teacher, what's the homework? oh, will you shut up? Like, you don't want a homework. If you won't get sued for not doing your homework because you don't have that in the first place. Like, the teacher would not come on the next day and it'll be like, where's your homework, everybody? And then you'd be like, but you didn't say it. And then she'd be like, no, of course I did, you idiot. I always give homework. What do you, like, detention, all of you? Or like, maybe this person enjoys homeworks, but like, the teacher, like, if she ever says, where's your homework, you'd be like, you didn't say anything. And the whole class would agree that the teacher didn't say anything, so everything will just go fine. Or maybe this is just a psychopath who just loves homeworks. Like, I don't know, maybe they make this person satisfied. Seriously, why do you have to open your mouth? Like, seriously, I was gonna get accused for murdering him. Or like, I would even murder him. Like, not even get accused to. I'll even confess that I murdered him. Like, I'll save the entire planet Earth if I killed him. Like, seriously, come on. Nobody cares. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh. And you know, also this, like, one person at class, like, all of these just happened to me. There's, like, one person in class who thinks, so, like, she's, like, the prettiest girl at school, and she'd be, like, wearing makeup, and she'd be, like, wearing, like, really nice, and come on, girl. Like, she thinks she's the prettiest one, and she, like, I'm sorry, but you don't look pretty. And, like, this also kind of people, like, they're not even, like, I'm not talking about the part where they just say that, like, they're prettier. Like, I'm talking about the comparative people who, like, always compare themselves to others, and they always have to be better. So, like, so the comparative people are, like, classified into two types. The comparative people who always make themselves better, like, compare themselves to others, and, like, points that they are better at. And other comparative people who would compare themselves to others at points that others are better than them at, and these are less confident. Anyways, so I'm talking about the first type, the people who would compare, like, themselves to others, but, like, at a point that they are better at. So, if you, like, understand anything, I'm just talking about, I have a friend who was, like, really thin. And she was, like, the thinnest person in class. And she'd be like, I'm the thinnest person here. And then we were, like, passing through, a really, really narrow hallway. Like, really narrow. It was not even a hallway. Like, I don't even remember what that is. But we were just going past through a narrow place. And she'd be like, maybe I should use the other one because I could barely, like, pass, and I'm, like, the thinnest one here. Like, yeah, just take, like, go from the whole other side. And I'll be like, and I already passed, but she'd be like, oh yeah, cause I'm the thinnest here. Like, seriously, no, this is, like, no, you're not. And, like, she's not even, or, like, people who are so confident, they'd be like, I'm perfect or whatever. And then they're just not even, come on, like, no. Anyways, let's continue. So let's go as, like, your normal day. Some days, you want to, like, change and, like, or whatever. And then you have a really bad day. Like, seriously, just embarrassing moments that after them, you just want to bury yourself alive. So basically, I'll tell you something that happened to me, and make sure to write down in the comment section below if you had, like, something like this, like a bad day. Like, these just happened to all of us. So basically, one day, I was planning to meet up with my best friend, and we were, like, at a park, and I was texting her. She was at the park, and I was at the park, but I couldn't see her. And then I was texting her, I was like, where are you? And she was like, or like I was like, what are we wearing or something, because the park didn't have like anything special that we would like, she cannot be like, I'm standing by the tall heart-shaped tree. Like, it was all the same. So I was like, what are you wearing? And then she's like, it was really big, so it was hard to be like, I'm at the corners, I'm at the fence. Like, no, it was really big. Anyways, so she was like, I'm wearing a pink hat and like a white sweater or something like this. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw a girl with a pink hat, a white sweater, and blue jeans. And then I like went, and she was looking to the other side, like she was giving me her back, so I couldn't see her face. But I was like, what is the possibility of finding the person in the same exact park with the same exact clothes description? So I was like, and her body was even close to my best friend's body, so I was like, yeah. And her height was also the same. Like, come on. This, like, no. And then I was like, there is zero possibility that this girl is not my best friend. So I just ran to her, and she was looking to the other side, giving me her back so I couldn't see her face, as I said before. So I ran to her and hugged her really badly. And then she was not hugging me the same. She was not laughing. I feel kind of weird. And then I was still closing my eyes and hugging her really badly because we haven't seen each other for a while. And then when I finally stopped this, like, kind of love waterfall, I realized that, like when I was hugging her, I feel like she was kind of nervous. She was not hugging me, like, as, like, hard, like, and, like, she was not even hugging me at all. She was kind of nervous, but I didn't stop. I was like, maybe she's nervous. We haven't seen each other in a while, and I don't know why did my stupid brain process that she might not even be my friend. But, so, basically, after, like, 5 hot seconds, and then, like, I stopped hugging her, and I looked at her face, and she was looking at me with this weird look. Like, come on, this was, like, the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. She was looking at me as if, like, are you a psychopath? She was looking at me as if she was looking to the worst memory of her life. Or, like, as if she was looking to, like, a piece of mud, a pile of mud hugging her, or whatever. Like, she looked at me with, oh my gosh, like, I just felt the embarrassment. I couldn't even, my face turned red, because when I'm embarrassed, and when I laugh really badly, my face turns red. So, like, I was like, and she was not the kind of friendly, like, social person who would be like, oh, it's okay, girl. And then, yeah, or something like that. But she was, like, so weird. She was, yeah. She was not friendly at all. And then she was looking at me with this look. Look, it's so unfriendly. And, I was like, I'm so sorry. I thought you were someone else. But then she was like, ew, like, I'll just... peasants. Yeah, she was exactly like this. She didn't say peasants, but, like, her eyes said peasants. And, like, she was like, ew, peasants. Such peasants, or something like this. But, like, it was the worst thing that ever happened to me. And, seriously, after that, I met my friend and told her what happened. And, like, this girl was sitting on a bench, like, my best friend was kind of close to the bench she's sitting at, so I couldn't even run up to her. She was, like, waving at me, and then I was like, no, like, I was not even coming, and I was trying to, like, act like I'm not seeing her. And then when she came up to me, and she was like, she hugged me, and I hugged her, and then she was like, I was, like, calling you from, like, the other side. And then I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't hear. And I never told her what happened, but she probably watched the video, and, like, she'll know eventually that weird look on my face as if I'm a dead ghost. So, yeah. Oh, oopsies. And then, later on, like, another thing that happened to me, like, hashtag bad days. So, like one of my classmates, it was like the first time of school, and one of my classmates was running really badly at me with her hands up and wide, and I thought she was like coming to hug me because she was my classmate, like not my bestest friend, but she was a friend of mine, and she was she was really like friendly, but like not of my best friends. Like I would just talk to her and be like hi, whatever. She was nice, but like I didn't talk to her that much. Like I had other people who I would really enjoy my time with, but when it's like only me and her, I would definitely talk to her. But like yeah, we were not that close of friends, but then like she was running at me with her hands up and wide, and looks like she was gonna hug me. So I up in my hands and I ran into her, but she was like, and then she stopped suddenly. I looked at me with this face. She didn't know what to do. Like she didn't know to continue hugging me or just not do it. So she just stopped for a second, and then she literally went past me and like to another girl. Like this was the most embarrassing thing ever. Like, oh my goodness. Like these situations are the most embarrassing situations could ever happen to a human being. I'm really excited to hear your comments, guys, because I really want to know how embarrassing life situations can get. So please tell me what happened with you guys. Like I'm really excited to hear from you guys. So basically that's it for today. If you want another video, I still have a lot of situations. So, if you want another video of something like this, make sure to tell me in the comments down below. This video is really long. So, bye guys, see ya.